Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. On the visiting Pioneers sideline, that is their head coach. First side with some work to do already at this point in the year. And on the opposite sideline, look at the head coach of the Elks. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And away we go from Virginia Beach. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
It's no secret that the number one thing a QB's got to do is lead. I love general managers and coaches and talking to them about quarterbacks. And one of my favorite lines was from Seahawks GM John Schneider that says, I want the quarterback to walk in the room and change the temperature of it. Well, I want to see this quarterback today walk into that huddle, change the temperature of it, and get his guys to follow.
And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be second down. Throwing off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go now.
They're going to try and throw it here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Pioneers readying for the punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Okay,
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
come on.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Ready?
Hand off now from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary making that stop. So now here's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Dropping back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Throwing now off the play action. Chased out to his right. He can run it, and this one doesn't go far.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the
Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know
pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. After that defense puts a sack on the board.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
They'll take over.
That outruns their offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back-to-back carries here. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. This offense making its way back out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Looking in the air here. Brought in right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Memphis.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds the in route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
Giving this to Hunter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Let's go. Go.
Johnson up the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's good for a couple of yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
2 yards on the play. And the Memphis first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
And up to Johnson out of his own lead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready?
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Going with a screen to Johnson. He has the touchdown. The Pioneers take a second quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Blackwell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out.
Here we go. Start. 18. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's taken in by Moore. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They go play action on 1st down. Headed out right. get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. Completed to his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Garvison able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. They take over on offense now pretty late in this 1st half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Johnson here on the dump off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Working quickly here.
1st down, Memphis.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal.
Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. But it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
70, Timberwolves, go!
Working now from the gun. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Blackwell now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Blackwell now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let go!
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives him the first.
Virginia Beach. First down.
Hawk 70!
First
Hawk
and
70!
10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
14 more yards.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Another Virginia Beach. First down. First and 10 at the 6.
Looking inside the red zone. Cut out left. And this one does not go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Second and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. He's going to throw it. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Elks take the lead right away in half number 2. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Elks push their lead to 3.
Pioneers 10.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense getting set to go. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here.
Come on, come on, go!
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Number 86.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll go play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down, Pioneers.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They give to Johnson on the option. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now here he goes on the boot. Find Johnson out of the backfield. Recovered by the defense. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and then next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Short pass caught by his tight end. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Pioneers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Escapes a defender. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Thrown back, gets the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Elks lining up in punt formation. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Their offense ready to take the field now. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Catch, go.
Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he gets this forward to the 19. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70.
Another carry for him. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their plays. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. Now this offense getting set to work here. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll throw to begin this drive. Connects with his back, Hunter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's go now. Lights.
Looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Memphis.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Virginia Beach. Pioneers down by a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here he is to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
The give here on 2nd. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
At the 39-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Drawing up the design keeper. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This is